Hey guys, what is up? My name is Lannon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. So today I wanted to do another video in my Jersey History Tier List series. Obviously today I'm doing the Detroit Red Wings, another Original Six team, but this Original Six team has been way easier than the other Original Six teams that I've done, which is Boston and Chicago. If you guys want to watch those videos, I'll link to the playlist in the description down below. But with the Red Wings here, they barely changed their jerseys, so this was a pretty easy list to kind of make here. I didn't really have too many issues kind of deciding what jersey to pick. But anyways, without that being said, let's get right into the tier list here so I can show you guys the jerseys. Okay, so we're into the tier list here, and as you guys can see, I have made a new row. I've made the meme row, and that's because I wanted to include two jerseys. I wanted to show you guys two jerseys at least, but I didn't really want to include them in the tier list, especially just because of the fact that I felt they were kind of hard to rank. So I included the meme kind of row here. So the first jersey that I want to show you guys is their 1928 to 1929 Detroit Cougars jersey. So they actually were the Detroit Cougars from 1926 all the way up until 1930, and they wore these, like I said, for that 1 year there. I really just think these are a stupid jersey, but I really like that a lot. Just the logo is so dumb. Reminds me a lot of the Pooh Bear jersey from the Boston Bruins, and I really like that jersey a lot. But yeah, I kind of wanted just to show it because I thought it was a funny jersey. And another jersey I wanted to show you guys is the Detroit Falcons jersey. They became the Falcons in 1930 and went all the way up until 1932, and these were the jerseys that they wore then. And then obviously in 1932 they finally became the Red Wings. But these jerseys here are just, my God, like just the amount of striping on that jersey is absolutely insane. So once again, it's another jersey that I don't really want to rank. I would rank it behind the Detroit Cougars jersey there. But yeah, those two jerseys were just wild, and I felt like I wanted to show you guys them. But yeah, so there you guys go. Now let's move on to the real tier list here, the 1956 until 1972 home jerseys. And these jerseys you guys are probably pretty familiar with already because these jerseys are really similar to the jerseys that we have on ice right now. Like I said in the intro, the Red Wings have barely changed their jerseys at all. The main difference with these jerseys here and the current jerseys that we have right now is the logo itself. The logo has been changed a decent amount throughout the years, not a ton, but just very kind of slight changes to it. With this one here, as you can kind of tell, the logo is really small. It's also high up, and it also feels off-centered. So I really don't like that aspect of these jerseys here. So for the 1956 to 1972 home jerseys, I'm going to put them into the C tier, mostly just because of the logo. Same thing for the away jerseys. Once again, it's the logo that is really kind of pulling it a little bit down for me, but I do like the away version more than the home jersey because of the red striping. I like the red striping. It kind of just makes it separate a little bit more and makes it not really as bland, so that's where I'm going to put those jerseys there. And then from 1972 until 1982, the jerseys had very minimal changes to them. It was basically just changing the font on the numbers, adding a nameplate to the jerseys, and kind of stuff like that, so I didn't include those. But here we have the 1982 until 1983 home jersey, and as you guys can see, the logo is slightly changed. I do like the logo better here than in the previous jerseys because A, it's bigger, it's centered, it just looks a little bit nicer. So I do really like these jerseys a lot, and I also absolutely love the customization on these jerseys. I think it looks so cool. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to put them into the A tier, the home one into the A tier. Now for the away jersey, I have kind of a little bit of a tough time ranking this one, mostly because of the fact that I prefer the logo over the home jersey here. I think the logo is really neat. It kind of has like the reverse colors than what we're used to, and I think it just looks really cool. Maybe it's because of the fact that I'm just used to the regular Red Wings logo, and anything slightly different just looks a little bit better to me. So for me personally, I do really like the logo a lot here. I think I am going to rank it ahead of the away jersey, but it is really just based on the logo. Everything else about the jersey I prefer with the home jersey, or the white jersey I should say. And then in 1983, once again, they had very minor changes to the jersey. What they basically did is just with the red jersey, they just moved the stripe up a little bit there instead of having it at the very bottom. And then for both the jerseys, they actually reversed the color on the logos, and so it made the away jersey or the red jersey look more like the logo that we're used to. And then they also reversed the colors on the home version or the white jersey, and man, I really like that logo again. Like I said before, maybe it's just because of the fact that it's Detroit changing something and they barely do that, so I just like anything different that Detroit does. So I think if they used this 1983 to 1984 home jersey and then used the 1982 to 1983 away jersey and they had that as a set, I think that would look fantastic. I would really like that a lot. Obviously, I don't think they're going to do that at any point, because if they were, they probably would have done it already. But I do really like those two jerseys there. I do really wish that was a set. But in 1984, they ended up reverting the color on the crest change for just the home jersey itself and made it more look like the Detroit Red Wings logo that you guys know now. So it's unfortunate for me that that logo only lasted 1 year, but they kept those jerseys all the way up until 1987. And in 1987, they did make minor changes again. It wasn't really a huge change. The only thing that they did is that stripe that they had previously moved up at the bottom of the jersey, well, they moved it back down way to the bottom of the jersey again, so a very minor change. Now, they did keep the same jersey from 1987 all the way up until 2007, and usually with the jersey standing that long, I would include it in the tier list. But the thing is, it is the exact same jersey as every single other home and away jersey that Detroit has had since that time. They have not changed their jerseys since 1987. So since I'm already including the Reebok era jerseys and I'm going to be including the Adidas era jerseys, I decided I'm not going to include it because then it's 6 jerseys that are the exact same. So it's just a waste of time. There's no point. But in that very long stretch of not changing jerseys, they did have an alternate jersey, well, a specialty jersey, an anniversary jersey for the 75th anniversary of the NHL season. So in the 1991 to 1992 season, they wore this jersey here, which is a throwback to when they were the Detroit Cougars. I believe they wore jerseys that were very similar to this in the 1929 season, I believe it was what it was. But I really do like these jerseys a lot because, once again, it's an ugly jersey and it's something different for Detroit. And for me, anything different for Detroit is something that I like. So I'm going to put these into the A tier. But now we can move on to the 2007 to 2017 home and away jerseys. And like I said, it is the exact same jersey as pretty much the Adidas jerseys that are right now. Very similar jerseys to the 1956 jerseys, just the logo is a little bit different. So for me, I'm just going to put them into the B tier. I like the away jersey though, once again, a little bit more because I do like that red striping there. I think it just kind of separates everything a little bit more and makes it a little bit more unique. It's just something a little bit different. So I do like them just a little bit more, but they are kind of just your standard home and away jersey for Detroit. And like I said, they haven't changed them in so long. So that's where I'm going to put them. But now we can move on to some specialty jerseys. They have the 2009 Winter Classic jersey. And I do like this jersey a decent amount. I don't overly love it. It is a jersey that I do want in my collection. But I do think it is just fine. I don't like it as much as the 1991 75th anniversary jersey, so I'm going to put it just slightly behind it. But I do like that stylized D. I do think that D is fairly nice. You know what I'm trying to say there. That's not really what I mean, but the stylized D looks cool, and I like that part of the jersey. So, man, okay. And I don't mind the striping on it either. It is slightly bland, but it's not a bad jersey in my opinion, and it's definitely, I think, one of Detroit's better jerseys. Now onto the 2014 Winter Classic jersey, and this is the jersey that I love. I absolutely love this jersey. I want this jersey in my collection so bad, so bad, but I have not been able to find it at a decent price. I found it in fakes before, and I don't buy fakes, so I'm not going to buy any fakes. I found it in like youth sizes, but the youth sizes don't really look that great with this jersey, so I haven't found it at a price that I want to pay for and in my size, and it's very unfortunate because I really like this jersey a lot. I think it is so nice, and it is my favorite Detroit jersey. I love just the striping on it, the coloring on it. That logo looks so cool. It's the logo that I have on my hat here. I just absolutely love that jersey. I think it is so nice. It's one of my favorites, and I cannot wait to get it in my collection. Now we can move on to the 2016 Stadium Series jersey. It's another stylized D, and once again, it looks fairly cool. I don't mind that logo. I usually prefer like actual logos than just letters, but I don't mind the lettering. If it is a word mark, I'm not really a huge fan of most of the time, but if it is just a letter, I don't mind it as much because it is still kind of a logo in a way. And like I said, I like the stylization of it. And I also do really like the diagonal striping. I think that is a neat touch and something different that Detroit has never done. And the numbers are just really big on the arms as well, which is something weird, something different again. So I don't mind this jersey. I'm going to put it above probably the 20. I think I actually might put this in S tier. I think I'm going to put it into the S tier. I like it a decent amount. It's not a jersey that I've particularly overly looked for, but it's also a jersey that I've had a hard time finding. Like I don't know how many times I've actually seen this jersey, but it is a nice looking jersey, and I do like it a decent amount. Now let's move on to the 2017 Centennial Classic jersey. I love this jersey. It is one of my favorite Detroit jerseys. It's my second favorite, so I guess I'll just throw it up there right now. And I'm obviously wearing the jersey here. I really like this jersey. I'm very glad that I got this jersey when I did because I've had a hard time kind of finding this jersey. And this was one of the first jerseys that I ever bought as well. It was when I first started collecting. I went into Pro Hockey Life because I was like, hey, might as well look at some jerseys in Pro Hockey Life. I went to the clearance section and I saw this jersey and I saw another jersey as well. I bought two jerseys at the same time. It was this one and a Columbus jersey, and I thought I might as well buy it. It was like 70 bucks or something like that. I was like, that's not bad. I think it looks fairly nice, but I didn't really think too much of it. But since then, I've had a hard time kind of finding these jerseys. I don't really find them too often. So I'm really glad that I bought it when I did, because it is a jersey that I definitely would have wanted if I didn't have it in my collection. But yeah, I really like this jersey a lot. I love almost everything about the jersey. I love the silvering on the logo. I love the silver stripe here that has the Stanley Cups in it as well. That's a neat little touch. I love the collar as well. I think the collar looks really, really nice, and I love these kind of types of collars, the old school sweater kind of types of collars. I really like that about these kind of jerseys. So yeah, I just love really almost everything about this jersey. I'm super glad that I got it when I did, because yeah, I really like it a lot. Now on to the 2017 to present home and away jerseys, so the Adidas jerseys. And for me, I'm just going to put these ones right where I put the Reebok ones. So I'm going to put that one just right ahead of the Reebok one, because I guess why not? But with the away jersey, there's something weird with me with the Detroit away jersey, and I don't know what it is, because this Adidas Detroit away jersey is the exact same as pretty much every single other Detroit away jersey. It's the same as the Reebok one. It's the same as these 1982 ones. It's the same as these 1956 ones, aside from like the logos obviously, but the logo has barely changed as well. So they're basically the exact same. But for some reason, and I don't know what it is, I love the Detroit away Adidas jersey so much more than any other, and I don't know why. It is very strange, because I usually prefer the Reebok jerseys over the Adidas jerseys for pretty much every single other one that is the exact same. But with these ones here, I don't know what it is, but like there's just something about them that I just really, really like, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But with that being said, I'm going to put it into the S tier. It's weird. Don't know why. Like I said, it's confusing to me as well. But finally, we do have the Detroit Reverse Retro, and I actually tried ending this video. I didn't realize that I almost skipped this jersey. I almost just went and did my outro and stopped recording and completely forgot about this jersey. That's how forgettable this jersey is to me. It is dumb. It's not a good jersey. It is their home jersey, just worse, and I don't even overly like their home jersey that much. It's just so uninspiring, so just bland, and there's really nothing to it. If maybe the silver had like a little bit more sparkle, but it's just gray. It's just a light gray. It's not like a silver. There's nothing special to it at all. It's really boring. I'm just not a huge fan of it at all. It's a practice jersey, like most people have said. It just looks like a practice jersey. Not a fan of it. There you guys go. There's my a tier list there. So there you guys go. That was my tier list there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at the Jersey Zone YT on Instagram and at the Jersey Zone on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. Like I said, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.